Hey guys, welcome to my screencast on assistive technologies and UDL, which is the Universal Design for Learning. This week I chose guideline number 1, which is providing options for perception. This really just means how learners view print materials and how we can change those print materials to be more adaptive to different levels of learners. So I did some research and just kind of found this article website called Newsela or Newsela. It is pronounced both ways. So the URL for that site, I'm just going to go to it now, is newsela.com. You can see it here at the top of my screen. The cost for Newsela is free for educators. So for me, I just had to quickly sign up. I could do that with my my Google sign-in, or you could do just an email address and set a password. But for students, it's free up to a certain point. Some schools can purchase a Newsela Pro, which tends to be pretty expensive. I looked it up over here, and it can be almost like $4,000 to $7,000 per school, which sounds a little bit crazy, but as you can see from my screencast that I will do, it is a great resource for schools. Now, before I go into some reviews and whatnot, I just kind of want to show you around the site and show you some of the features that it has. So really, it's a website that changes the reading level of different reading types, all the way from library material, articles, biographies, has some famous speeches. It also has news articles, all the way from sports and opinion to kids articles and science, and then it also has texts. One thing that I thought was really awesome that it has primary source documents on here. So if you're doing like a social studies lesson that you want to use primary source documents, they're right in here, and you can also change the reading level for whatever level that your students are at. So if I'm on the Newsela website, I have signed in. I'm just going to go to text sets or news down to science. I'm a science major, so I was interested in that. So you can either narrow down your choices over here to what grade level you really want to search for, or you can just search through the articles and then change it from there. So something that's very controversial right now, very prevalent in the news, is talking about our new administration's plan to build a border wall. So as you can see, I have already hearted this or liked it. So I can find this article without even having to go through and search all of this. I can just go to my news and articles that you love, and it would appear right there. Now, the great thing about Newsela or Newsela is that it's characterized by different curriculum types. So right now I'm in science. Here is a little screenshot or a snapshot of the article. It gives you a picture. What's great about it is it gives you a little synopsis of it, or a little preview. But it also shows you that this article is available in Spanish for if you have ELL speakers or different learners, and then it also tells you what different standards it's aligned to. Now I'm just going to go ahead and click on here and go to the article itself. Now over here on the right hand of the screen, I can see that you have a couple different options. Now I can change the language to Spanish, and as you can see, everything on the page, the article is in Spanish, and then you can still change the Lexile reading level from here, but just because I am an English speaker and an English learner, I'm going to hit English. Now, Newsela can be used anywhere from 2nd grade all the way up to 12th grade, which is awesome because you can use the same article for many different grade levels. Now I can go over here to 610L, which is a third grade reading level. It gives you the grade level and the word count. And as you can see, each of the different paragraphs are categorized. They have a title. Then also, as you can see, as I did that, I just highlighted. You can go in and annotate. Now if I want to change the reading level, let's say I wanted to do 1200L. Now it is currently a grade level of 9 and the word count has increased. Now you can see even the sections are bigger. You have a little bit more complicated vocabulary that is used, and so on. So these are just some of the main components of Newsela. One thing that's awesome for educators is that you can assign certain articles for a class. So you can have your students sign up for Newsela. You can create a class and assign it. You can even read the notes that they create, and then they can take a quiz at the end. It's really awesome. There's also a really awesome feature that's called hide, and this is if you come across any articles that you don't want your audiences to be able to view, then you can go ahead and pre-select that article will actually not be available to them to read at all. Also, something that's really great is that when you assign a article to your class, it appears in their binder, and then they can be turned in, and you can view student progress as you go. So let's go ahead and go to some of the reviews. This is by Common Sense Media. Now there's a really awesome review. They gave them 5 stars out of 5 stars, and just kind of talked about how the articles offer rich and flexible ways for students to demonstrate what they've learned, to practice their closed reading skills. It also talks about how it's a great tool for English learners or Spanish speakers, where the student's first language is Spanish. That's really all that I have for you today. So again, the tool that I would use as an adaptive tool in my classroom is called Newsela or Newsela.